Okay everyone, welcome back to the Black Gentleman's Culture Premium Cigar and Spirits channel. And today we are out front with a Cohiba Esplendidos. Now this cigar will never in the light of day make one of my balling on a budget videos. And what I decided to pair it with will never make it on a balling on a budget video. This cigar by itself can run anywhere between $100 to $150 wherever you could pick it up from. And what I'm drinking with this is called the Courvoisier XO Royal. And that itself usually runs anywhere between $250 to $300 a bottle, unless you're in Ohio and you could get it for $171. It is on sale. They put it on the discontinued list. That being said, let me give you a little bit about this. This is a 7x47 stick. You're definitely going to get a lot of sweet hay coming off the body, and you're going to get more of a strong cedar. Now the cedar is extremely prevalent coming off the foot. Now the cold draw, didn't cut it yet. So I'm going to let you know after the first third video. That being said, I'm going to go ahead, cut it up, toast it, and I'll see you after the first third, folks. Okay, everyone. Here we are with the Courvoisier XO Royal. Now, this is extremely smooth, first and foremost. And the best part about it, the honey that's in this, the stone fruit, this is being a very generous and very mild drink with the cigar. It's not overpowering the cigar, and the drink itself is actually helping cleanse the palate so you can get a little bit more in flavor from the cigar. Now again, like I said, this is not a budget-friendly video. This is not a budget-friendly drink. So something like this, you're going to end up spending a good $350 to enjoy. Now let me tell you, have I had better? Yes, I have. Have I had better that was cheaper? Yes, I'm not going to lie. But for what I'm wanting to accomplish and enjoy right now, this right here, like I said, to me would be my B standard. Believe it or not, the Romeo and Juliet Cuban cigar Bellicoso, my favorite cigar in the world. It's not as expensive as this cigar, but trust me, that cigar is a banger. But more importantly, let's stick to this. These two right now, I'm going to give a solid 8.5, and I'm going to let you know if anything changes with the flavor profile. All right, folks. Okay, everyone, welcome back. And as you can see, the burn on this is definitely rough. Now let me tell you, I love to say when I have a cigar that it is completely open and I can use it as a straw. This cigar, no. Now, the one thing I did say I was going to let you know about, the cold draw. The cold draw has a cedar and a sweet hay mix, and it's just I would say honey. Something is sweet, like the artificial sweetener, which I doubt, but it's something on here that definitely has something coming off that sweet, and it's sweet on the palate on a cold draw. Now let me get into the cigar itself. Now the cigar, like I said, the draw is extremely snug and firm, but also you're going to get hit again with heavy cedar, sweet hay, roasted nuts. Oh, I hate saying that, no diddy. I would say, yeah, definitely roasted nuts, no diddy. But the smoke itself through the retro-hale and on the palate is extremely smooth and creamy. This cigar should be that way because of the pricing, and they market it at that way. But let me tell you, sometimes marketing will lie. However, for this cigar, it is not a lie. And like I said, I'm enjoying the Courvoisier XO Royal, and I'll let you know how that's going on that little video. That being said, I will see you on that video, in that part of the video. Okay. Okay, everyone, welcome back. We're basically at the halfway point, and let me tell you, the burn is rough. No way of getting around it, but the flavor profile has changed. Now you're getting, alrighty, nutmeg, something that could be a little bit spicy. Nutmeg, but it's not cinnamon, so I'm definitely go with nutmeg. There's a little bit of more nuttiness coming through. The smoke is getting a little bit more intense, mainly because the cigar is getting shorter in length and I'm getting closer to the cherry. But the spices itself and the leatherness in the cigar has come through strong. I mean, it's on the lips, it's on the palate, and believe it or not, the aromatics coming off of the cigar, you can smell leather. This cigar is definitely a very well put together cigar. It's holding true to form, and it's delivering the rich flavor and the aged tobacco flavor that you're used to getting. So that being said, folks, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna let you know what's going on at the final third. Okay, everyone, welcome back. We're at the final video for the pairing as far as the cognac and the cigar go. And right now, this is a solid 8. Let me tell you why. The cognac, I thought, would be a little bit more fruitier and have a little bit more of a stronger and bold kick. Now, trust me, it is delivering, but this is just my personal opinion and what I thought it would be. I compared it to a couple of cognacs that I have that I love, and truthfully, right now, this is probably 4th on the list. Now, that being said, as far as these two are concerned, it does the job perfectly, believe it or not, with breaking up the monotony of having one flavor note just predominantly overriding. Now, let me tell you what it will do. It will, and I do mean it will, magnify any cigar that has any form of spiciness in it, baker spice, nutmeg, cinnamon. This will magnify it, and you will have it linger on the palate. That being said, overall, like I said, it's an 8. It's a solid performer, and a cognac itself, I would give an 8. So I'm going to move on, get to the final third video, and wrap it all up for y'all. All right, everyone, we are now down to the final third. And let me tell you, the flavor is opened up. I figured out why the draw was so snug, because there was a good old plug in it. But since it kept smoking good, I didn't bother. But right now, everything has intensified and the flavor itself has magnified. Now, let me get with the one thing that shocked me. The Cedar. The Cedar is holding on. I'm used to cigars, and you smoke them, you get towards the end, and next thing you know, the Cedar is faded away. No. The Cedar is holding on and going strong. The hay, the leather, everything has just intensified. It's definitely nutmeg that I'm getting off of this cigar, and it is stronger now. And the one thing that I wish that this cigar had and didn't was more length. There you go. So I kind of wish the cigar was like an 8 or 9 inch cigar, just so I could have it for a whole lot longer and enjoy it. But again, this is the Cohiba Esplendidos, And I'm telling you, if you can get them, you will enjoy it. And the most important part about it, it is a very, very well put together cigar. I sat it down, had a nice old 4 or 5 minute conversation with my wife, even got a quick call from my job. So I would say the cigar sat for about a good 8 to 10 minutes, and guess what? One puff and it was back to delivering everything. Didn't have to relight it. That being said, I'm going to say what I always say. If you have a bunch of cigars, smoke them. If you have more than a bunch of cigars, share them and make cigar heads. Well, folks, I'm going to go ahead, see whatever cigar I want to smoke, and I'll be back with you with that cigar. All right, everyone. See you then.